We're back. Jidion almost got arrested for catching a monster. Ain't no freaking way. But hope y'all enjoy it. You already know how we get down over here. You know we freaks with these content videos from Jidion. Let's get it.
A registered offender with a real-life victim.
Wait. What?
Charles Mellick, a registered offender with a real-life
How's he on the streets? The frick?
Victim, and he's coming to commit the same crime again.
I was with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
Like 23.
And how old was she?
About 15.
That's actually kind of crazy. Picking 14. That's crazy.
Oregon Police Department. In today's episode, you will see corruption on a scale we have never seen before here on EDP Watch. From threats of being arrested.
You're gonna get arrested for this one. Oh, okay.
To being pushed out of a government building.
I seen this live. I didn't know this was with this freaking video right here. I seen this video right here when he was streaming it, and I seen the stream that he dropped. I think it was last night, about people putting hands on predators, which I agree is like you can't put the hands on the predators and then let them go off and walk free. Like and I think he said it too in the stream. He said if you could put hands on them and they can go to jail, cool. But like you can't just be hitting them for funsies and then just let them stay and not put out any sort of freaking evidence to the police.
Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
Even though stating to us that they would never shown up to our 911 calls.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up? Probably not.
So sit back, relax.
That's crazy.
You're only 200K away
It's B-roll.
from 4 million. And enjoy today's episode of
EDP Watch. Ole.
All right, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch, and we are still here in Oregon. We already got 2 arrests here, and we're trying to go 3 for 3. And we are right now at the Albany train/bus station because the man today, Mr. Charles here, he is taking the bus to come meet what he thinks is a 13-year-old girl. And don't let looks deceive you. This might be one of the most dangerous preys that we've ever caught. I mean, these are just a little bit of the
sex abuse. Woo. God dang, this is a criminal. Like, God damn, look at all these charges.
List of charges that he's had.
How's he on the street?
Trying to add his icing to a little cupcake. He decided to drop his moral standing on taking the bus to come meet a 13-year-old, and now he's decided to have that 13-year-old Uber him over here. So we must oblige. So we got our Uber driver right here. We're gonna go set up the camera and everything, and we gotta make sure that he makes it on his date on time.
Uber? Hey, how you doing?
Fake Uber.
How are you? Trying to stay warm in this.
I'm not gonna lie, he looked like the dude that was on the news back in the day. After riding up, see, literally look just like that guy.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all, we're inside of Walmart right now. Jimmy just picked him up, so they're heading this way right now. Like I said, he has a lot of very dangerous charges. He's a very dangerous man, so we'll keep us in y'all prayers, man, and I'm gonna say a quick prayer.
Any fun plans for the day?
Gotta go do things, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
So far for you.
Pretty easy day, you know. It'd be better for.
Yeah, we know what you on.
Are you from the area?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the old lady and I just moved out here a little bit ago.
Okay.
And she's a recruiter for the Air Force.
I love the Air Force. It's probably one of my favorite branches, you know.
She's definitely the breadwinner.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some videos where there's some women that are just incredibly insane, like completely opposite. There's like, no, a man needs this record.
Ironic.
This one.
We do.
Ironically, calling anybody somebody insane. You're the insane one, bro.
Split the bills and whatnot, but she's happy with what she does, and yeah, I mean.
What is he doing?
So we were stationed out in Georgia.
Oh.
But my dad, he lives outside of Austin, and he was like, look, you know, I've got this car, you know, your mom and I really aren't using it. Why don't you take it? So I'm just borrowing this for a little while.
What I'm trying to say that on that though is like I like all red states. Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Trump supporter, so like
yeah, that's okay.
I love my country, like
yeah. You know, I always feel more relaxed in red states.
What is he doing? I think this one, I don't think the elevator, like, I'm not even joking, I don't think the elevator go all the way upstairs, you know, in his head. I think it's one of them. It's one of them joints. Still not an excuse for being no freaking weirdo. You got enough sense to be doing all that crime, man. All that criminal stuff. knowing what you're doing wrong.
Hello, we're at the Walmart over here at, let me give you the address.
So what do you do for work around here?
I help people out and stuff for the moment, like friends of friends and
Bro don't have a
but
job.
Nothing like permanent at the moment.
Hey man, you just living easy and free. That's what matters.
We have a man who's coming here to meet what he thinks is a 15-year-old girl. He's a sex offender. He's been talking to her sexually and he's Ubering her right now.
What's his name?
His name is Charles Nellick.
I'm living with a friend
Yeah.
right now. I was actually living homeless for a little bit. My house burned down in a fire, unfortunately.
Oh
yeah.
no.
So I'm working on like really like flipping my life around at the moment, like in a better.
Okay.
Bro is not trying to do nothing better, bro.
We are stationed all over the U.S. where we have decoys. We actually just got two
Good,
arrests over in Kaiser.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna contact him?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I appreciate you, talking with me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to send an officer for this.
Why not?
At this time, we have priority calls going on, and I don't have an officer available.
Priority call. That's a big priority. Not only that, he got freaking priors. The frick? Yeah, this a big priority.
So if I end up talking to him for 5 hours, no one's gonna come out?
Why would you talk to him for 5 hours?
Why would you guys not come? I mean, it could be reversed
I
right
just
now.
told you why.
I'll get you right up here at the grocery entrance.
I don't like her
Appreciate you
tone,
hanging
man.
out with me, man. Have a good one.
All right. Take care.
Yep.
Can you at least please let them know? That's all I ask.
Okay, I'll put in a call for supervisor review, but like I said, I don't know that we're gonna be able to respond.
Have a good day, all right?
You too.
I'm not finna have a
Mom,
good
I'm about to catch a guy. Call you later. Pray for me, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye, Mom. Hey, Charles, man. Hey, man. I don't think you're a bad dude. It's just I just genuinely want to have a conversation with you
Yeah, sit your ass down on this bench, man. We got some talking to do, man.
about this stuff, man.
We got you on papers talking to them little girls. What's up with that?
Yeah. You want to go inside and we can talk inside somewhere so we're not in the code? Okay. So your name is Charles?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I don't want to put your personal business out there. That's the last thing I'm trying to do. If someone walks by, we could just keep it down and everything.
Okay.
Who are you coming here to meet today?
Bella, I think.
Bella? Okay. And how old did Bella tell you she was?
Something
Hey,
teen.
man, I appreciate you being super honest with me, man. And I mean, like, did she tell you, like, right away that she was 15?
I think so.
Why did you still come?
Like, I don't know. Just to hang out, I guess.
Like, why would you want to hang out with, like, a 15-year-old girl?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more than I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
you
don't
know.
why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess. Like,
I mean, do you have any? I mean,
Yeah, we
I'm
know.
not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, we know. We know. We could tell. You want you know what I mean? You want to know? All good.
Well, do you have any learning disabilities?
not that I know of.
Are you just like a lonely dude? Like, were you just?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, let's get a little bit lower. Man,
Man,
I don't
what?
wanna get your
What?
business out there.
It's a whole lot of I don't knows and I guess. What do you know, nigga? Do you know anything? You know something? You knew to meet up and talk with a freaking minor and meet up somewhere. Got enough sense to do that. But when it's time to get down to the nitty gritty of what the frick you got going on, it's I don't know. Nigga pulling the dirt card. No, don't pull that dirt card.
It wasn't really like her age. It was just the connection you wanted with her.
I don't know, like, just hang out, like, just see, like, just talk and, like, see. I don't talk to very many people, I guess. I can't explain it. Like,
Here, let's just sit down, man. I don't want to.
Nigga don't know nothing.
As chill as possible. You don't be talking to as many people. Like, do you not have that many friends?
not really, and yes at the same time.
Do you have any like family that lives around here?
Not really. My mom passed. Like, I'm kind of alone.
I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but like, you know, when I looked up your name and everything, you know, I saw like, you know, what happened in the past. Are you still on the sex registry list? You still on the, like, what happened with that?
I was with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
Bro.
Like, 23.
And how old was she?
About 15.
So I don't think I'm judging you at all, but like, what happened with that?
I was at my friend's place, and it just kind of, like,
Just
we're in
happened.
the moment, and I don't know, it just kind of, like, unexpectedly, kind of, like, I don't
What?
know, like,
So she was hitting on.
What? Like the fact that he a registered, you know, one of them. And he not behind bar, and all the charges we done seen. Nigga, he had some SEX charges. He had a couple, I think he had a couple assault charges on there too. Active.
To you pretty much.
yeah, it started that way, and then it just, like, kind of, I don't know.
Like, do you still have to register as a sex offender today? I guess my mindset is like, were you trying to like do it again, but do it the right way this
I
time?
don't know.
Hey man, listen, it's, you know, take your time, man. Take your time, genuinely. So like, you know, gather your thoughts.
Huh.
No,
Like,
he-
what I mean is, like, I just want to meet, like, I guess in a public place, you know, it's not like...
Bro been
like,
super
I don't
honest.
like over here, or like, I can't explain it, like, I don't...
Brain malfunctioning.
Like, I don't know, like, really.
Yeah, we know though.
All
We
the
know.
sexual stuff you were saying.
We know.
Did you mean it? But you want to see what the vibe was first?
I was, like, hoping that it wouldn't come to that, you know, like...
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I can't explain it. I'd rather, like, talk and, like, just see, like, I don't know, like, not, like...
What do you know? Like, you pissing me off now. You making me mad. Like, what do you know? Do you know anything? I don't know. I don't. What?
I can't explain it, like...
So did you want it to be a relationship with her?
Did you want to freaking have sex with the girl or not, man? Did you come here to have sexual activities with a freaking 10-year-old? Answer that. That nigga don't know nothing.
I mean, that's, like, what, like, we're talking about, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know if, like, that it'd be, like, workable, though, like, at the same time. Like, I'm, like... I don't know, my brain...
Why don't you think it would have worked?
I don't know.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Say, I'm not a monster.
I'm
Look in my eyes and say, I'm not a monster.
not a monster.
It's okay, we're just talking about this, man. I see, the guilt on you. I see all this, man. Because would a monster feel like that? Exactly, man. So like you were saying, like, why don't you think it would have worked with her?
Like, I don't know. Like, I can't see the future, so, like, I can't really...
Is it because of the age difference?
I mean, I just... I don't know. Like, I don't, like, looking to hurt anybody.
Listen, I don't know about the age. I don't know.
I genuinely don't think you were, man. Do you ever be on Telegram and stuff like that? Or Zengi or Teleguard?
Yes and no.
So I guess what would be the craziest thing that you've seen happen on, like, Teleguard or Telegram?
That's a yes or no question. Yes and no. How do you be on Telegram but you don't be on Telegram? It's a yes or no question.
Or something?
I don't know, really.
You don't know at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters or anything?
I don't
I
know.
have one brother.
You have one brother?
I'm surprised you know that.
22. Or
He's 22?
30.
So he's your big brother.
No, wait. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in he's 32, so.
Okay, he's 32?
Yeah.
So when was the last time you talked to him?
It's been a minute. I guess if you look me up, you saw an assault charge on me too, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was with my brother.
What happened, man?
My mom passed.
Yeah.
And we got into a fight over inheritance money.
Was he trying to take that?
He got a little greedy.
Did you go to prison over that?
Yes.
How long did you go in prison?
A year.
How long did you go in prison for when you got on the sex
2
registry?
years.
So you've been in prison for 3 years?
Give or take, yes.
Oh my God, man, you had a rough life, man. Has it been hard finding work?
it's gonna get rougher.
Registered sex offender?
Yes and no. I mean, I haven't had a job in a few years-ish.
Are you on the registry for life?
I don't know. I think so. I don't, like, look up into that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I just saw it, like, in passing by. That's why I'm asking. If her mom had let her come over here...
I feel like you should
what happened?
look up that
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know, like, at all, so.
I'm not trying to embarrass you when I'm reading this, man, but, you said on the phone how, you would want to do sex stuff, and you said, I love to play with your nice... I want to please you in any way and kiss you all over your body. Should a 30-year-old man be saying that to you? Probably not. I need a better answer than probably not, man.
No,
Yeah.
Think.
So why did you say that stuff?
I don't know, honestly. Like,
Were you horny?
I don't know.
I can be sometimes.
Do you think this is one of those times?
I'm not sure, because, like, I'm not right now, so, like, it's... I don't know.
Did you bring any?
Don't making
condoms
me
with
mad,
you?
bro.
Damn.
So, like, I wasn't really thinking on, doing anything like that kind of...
It also
Pissing
could
me
be
off.
meaning that, like, you didn't want to use condoms.
Oh.
I mean, you told her before that you weren't going to use any.
Oh.
No, yeah, just walk by. Nah, yes, sir. No. You see, man, we're gonna keep this business between you and me, man. No one else needs to know about this. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, man. And I'm genuinely not trying to be rude or anything. You said, with you, I don't have any condoms. I don't know if you would want to have sex. And it's like, oh, you can't get any? He's like, yes, I can get some. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never worn a condom before, so.
Yeah, I've never, like, personally, like, I don't know.
You gotta see where I'm coming from.
I don't
It looks
know.
like you were trying to go.
I want y'all to take a sip. For my 21 plus, take a sip of some alcohol every time he say I don't know, and yes or no.
With no condom with her.
No, not
We gonna get y'all with some alcohol poisoning today.
like that either. It's just, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Tell me you weren't gonna have sex with her.
I mean, meeting, like, that's like
Maybe not on the first date, but like eventually you weren't.
I don't like that. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to, like, like personally kind of thing. Like I can't really explain it.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's work it backward.
I'm gonna explain it for you. You was here to meet a blank teen-year-old girl to have sexual contact, sexual activities with her. Since you don't know nothing, we'll just explain it and lay it down. You was here to have sex with a teen-year-old, bro.
The thing that got you up on the sex registry, how did you guys begin talking?
Question is, where were they if this wasn't a sting operation, right? Where would they even go? Bro, homeless. Where were they, like, niggas doing it in public?
Okay.
This is my friend's sister, so like I'd go over to my friend's place and she'd just be there kind of thing, like all the time.
Okay, and like how many times did you guys like, you know, fool around together?
Like it was only just a one-time thing, like it wasn't like...
So was it consensual or did it get...
I don't know.
rough?
I didn't actually do it. Like I just like I had to leave. Like...
What do you mean you didn't actually do it?
Like have sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started kissing me.
Hello, police department. How's it going? I understand you have a warrant for your arrest. Go ahead and stand up.
Thank you.
Hey, my man.
And
you're
the
not
fact-
gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls ever.
And the fact they was having problems with this cop is crazy. These people, these police officers.
Again, right?
You guys need to walk away.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right now. You guys need to get off this aisle, please. Thank you.
Do 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 do.
Yes, sir. This is not part of the investigation anymore. Can we turn this off?
I mean, can we record it?
I'm recording as well.
Okay, we'll just record too. Thank you.
Did you contact the Albany Police Department prior to this going down?
Yes, sir.
And what was said?
I was telling her that a man is coming to meet a 10-year-old girl. I told her that he had taken an Uber. She was telling us that they don't have any officers.
So he was already on his way.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, he was already on his
So
way.
there's no, and you guys were already here.
Yes, sir.
Already plans made.
Yeah. He had planned to meet her here. Yes, sir.
That's a problem. You guys are not law enforcement and you're engaging in law enforcement.
No, it's not. It's not
Bruh.
Over in Kaiser, we got 2 arrests last night.
You
Bro,
guys can submit your investigation through our online portal. We're
Okay.
going to deal with that today.
Well, can I get the information for that? Because, I mean, I know you guys are arresting him on some warrant or whatever, but, I mean, I feel like it's also more important that he's a registered sex offender and he came here to meet a 13-year-old girl when he previously the 14-year-old girl when he was 23 years old.
Right, but you engage in law enforcement activity.
This isn't law enforcement only.
You confronted someone who committed a crime. Is that not what happened?
Yes, sir, but that's not illegal.
That's a law enforcement activity.
But it's not illegal, though.
I know, but do you understand?
but that's crazy.
By doing so.
Yes, we got a predator that tried to meet a 13-year-old girl because, I mean, without...
What if that predator had a gun and just decided today's not my day and started shooting?
We can't do what ifs. He didn't. I don't mean to be disrespectful,
Facts.
but I can't play what ifs.
Okay,
That's what we do every day.
I mean, what if I crashed when I flew over here?
Yeah.
we're done. You guys can submit it through the online portal.
Yeah, like they're not even trying to like work. Like with the couple of the other ones, there's like, you know, cool, sending in through, boom, everything straight. It's like they already annoyed. I think what it is, like when Jidion called the lady was already annoyed. So the lady probably said like, you know, this is probably a BS call, you know, and said it in a tone to where it was like, this guy harassing us or, you know, bothering about bringing you in here. So they probably already irritated as well. So they already on like acting like they woke up on the wrong side of the
Okay,
bed.
can I get at least a case number?
This case is not associated to what you guys are doing. This is just a warrant arrest.
So you don't care that you came to meet a 13-year-old girl?
We do. We want to.
Okay, so can I get a case number for that at least? So what about, you don't want my witness testimony where he admitted to me that he came?
That to be submitted through the online.
You don't submit a witness?
AKA nothing gonna happen. No, I've been through it. Not just like, not with this, but just like regular online portals about like requests and stuff like that. They say, oh yeah, just go put it through our little system. Nothing happened.
His testimony through the online portal. You submit the evidence.
We would love for you guys to cooperate with us beforehand.
There's-
You guys chose not to do that, and you created danger in our community. We're not okay with that.
That's
How
crazy.
did they,
There's no case number for what.
That's
we kept it
crazy.
as calm as possible. Nothing happened.
But this is a citizen requesting an incident report for an incident.
Correct.
I'm asking,
We're
does the city have a
providing you
policy for you to ignore that?
If you have more questions, you can call the Albany Police Department.
I mean, are you
Nah.
not the police department?
But this is the direction that the Albany Police Department has given us.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Bruh.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this.
But that's freaking crazy, bro. It's This is freaking wild, bro.
The Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here today came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and he's already a registered sex offender. But they wouldn't have came if he didn't have an arrest warrant. They wouldn't have came.
Right, niggas is tripping.
Oh, okay. My bad. Let me whisper, y'all. The Albany Police Department
yeah, they tripping
unless this man had didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed? Yeah, we'll dip out. It's all good.
But the way you guys went about it is so inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What was inappropriate about what we did?
You've been trespassed now.
Hey, Albany community, I just want to let you guys know they would not have arrested a registered sex offender coming to meet a 13-year-old girl today if he didn't have an arrest warrant.
I respect that, bro. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Hey, at least the community respects what we do. I'm going inside the police station right now. Please, everybody, just screen record this.
That's freaking nuts. Now, I seen this. I seen this when he streamed it.
So, I really don't care. Hello, ma'am. Can I please talk to the captain of patrol?
So I think if I remember, I think it was last week. He came in, asked to talk about the higher up. They end up. I think it was the same guy. They end up getting into it, nothing physical, but basically like, yo, you don't need to be here. Like you're trespassing on the police department, whatever. Some other guys came in, and they end up filing. I think they had asked for the ID. He had asked the Jidion ID, and then some other guys came in, just random guys. They came in and tried to do the same thing he did, and they didn't ask the other group of, I think they were kids, for freaking the IDs.
So we had an incident over at the Walmart where a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and the sergeant refused to make an incident report about this. I don't know if that goes against our city policies, and I do have my ID on me. And the police officer threatened to arrest me.
I'm not going to get anywhere with you on that point because I was in.
That's fine, but I'm not. I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but like I'm not trying to get anywhere with you. I'm trying to get somewhere with the police.
Have to run you officer safety to make sure that you're all good, and then I will go.
That's crazy. So you're the only one that runs me. The other guys don't even run me. Okay, officer, can I please get a case number for the case?
There's an online report.
My fault. Oh, that's the same guy. Yeah.
This is the first police station I've ever seen that works like this. It's always here. Let's get your name. Tell us what happened. You guys didn't make it.
And it should be simple.
Report. You literally told me to my face that the only reason why you guys arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant.
That's the only reason we responded, because our dispatch told you that we were not going to come.
So you don't care that a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old?
Those are your words.
And then got the nerve to say that what they're doing is a danger to the community. That's crazy.
How is it my officer? Okay, no, let me calm myself down.
You're from Texas, correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you roll into Albany, Oregon, to our local Walmart, and you create the scene that you did, that creates a lot of problems for
officer. There was not a single scene. No one in that Walmart knew what was going on until all you guys came in. So you're not gonna give me a case number. You're not gonna take my report.
That is correct.
The only reason why he's in jail right now
is
because he has an arrest warrant. It doesn't even matter that he's a registered sex offender.
Okay, you're not a police officer.
I'm not pretending to be. Officer, you have arrests here from other groups.
Like you got a whole freaking criminal, a freaking freak predator roaming the community trying to meet up with a girl underage actively. And bro telling us we're not gonna take the case number. Like at least try to look into it or something.
You need to leave the police department. Thank you.
I can't.
Yeah, I think they were saying they trespassing.
We exercise control of our building. So we're done with business now.
How can we be done with business when you never started business? Sergeant Curtis Bell of the Albany Police Department, and you threatened to arrest me for no reason.
I'm telling you, you need to leave. Your business is done here.
No, you threatened to arrest me at the Walmart. You threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
I told you I was going to arrest you for.
Oh, you told me. My bad. Turnbull. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
He went to jail.
Because the arrest warrant. That's the only reason why he's in jail. That's the only reason why y'all are fucking losers. Fuck you. I'm gonna submit all this evidence, but I'm not submitting it to a case because there's no case number.
Crazy.
All I'm doing is just sending it to an email. This is the first time I've never gotten a case number, and then they never even got my information until I came to the police station for officer safety, not for the crime that was on scene. You know what?
Right.
I apologize for cussing. I shouldn't have cussed. Like I am actually shaking from frustration. Yeah, he pushed me.
I'm gonna go in and get a request for the footage because he assaulted you.
My security, James, he's asking for a report. Hello, how you doing, officer? Are you gonna turn down the blinds? I can't see inside the thing that my tax dollars pay for. Bro, untransformed from a Karen. I'm a Karen, Baron, Saren, I'm everything. Lakers in 5. And you know what?
Everything.
I want to ask if they ID'd him for police officer safety. You know what? Here, hold up. I'm less threatening now. Now you see my bald spot. I'm not a threat anymore, officer. What's up, my man? Oh, wait, we got supporters coming in. Oh, we got even more of the cavalry coming. Damn.
Cavalry.
You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer, you know, it's low. You know, I'm nervous meeting the Jidion.
You know what? I want you guys to go inside, and I want you to see if they ID you. I want to see if they ID you for public safety. Be polite, though. Be polite.
What's up, chat? We're going in.
They want to do a records request.
Yep, and the body cam footage probably and everything.
You'll put
Yeah, they ain't asked for no
It's not related to an arrest or an active case.
no ID.
Body cam footage, I believe, can only be released through the DA.
They just told me that you can't get the body cam footage for some reason.
Oh, for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ID. Didn't ask for a single ID.
Wait, they didn't ask for an ID? Did they ask you for an ID?
Hey, wait,
hold on. Did they ask you for an ID?
No.
Did they ask you? Whoa. Let me, hold up, chat. I'm gonna call Law by Mike. Yo, Law Mike. Yes. Mike, this is me, Jidion. Can you hear me? I'm in a dilemma right now. I am in Albany, Oregon, right?
My best suggestion is not to push it.
I think he went back in there. Yeah, I think he did.
Go inside and ask how you can file the report.
They did. And then the lady started lying, saying that the only way to get the body cam footage is through the DA. Is it illegal to not get an incident report?
They have to take a police report. I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Wait, the sergeant has to legally take a police report?
I don't know the rules in Oregon exactly, but typically they need to take police reports, even if it's for like small little things.
The police officer refused to take a police report.
Yeah, that seems strange. I think the best course of action would be to get the number of their superior.
I want to go back inside so bad, Mike.
I don't want them to like lay some bogus charge on you or something.
Bro, I mean, listen, Mike. They lay some bogus charge on me. Who do I got on the phone right now?
Big Mike.
Know, but it's still not fun to deal with.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to you, Mike, man. I appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later, Jidion.
Peace. Mr. James, man, what did they tell you?
They said they won't release body-worn camera footage, but I have
still
a
in
call
it.
scheduled with the lieutenant.
Hey, did they ID you?
No.
Wait, you
Yeah.
ID?
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Oh, wait, hold up, chat. Chat, hold up, here, I'm gonna ask again. Wait, they ID'd you, right?
No, of course not.
Hello, Captain. I appreciate you for returning my call.
I've been made aware of some of the stuff that happened today.
Yes, sir.
I was able to review the body-worn camera from Sergeant Bell, and I wanted to maybe hopefully shed some light. It had a lot to do with our experience with People versus Predator, so I made a decision for our department regarding how we wanted to handle these cases in the future.
I didn't see this.
These things also, the way we go about it is much safer, but we don't know what they're about, what they're going to do.
And when I tell you, officer, you know, we made sure that we made every precaution. When we first made contact with him, we asked him politely if we could just check and see if he had any weapons on us. He complied, and we pat him down. He didn't have anything. I told him, hey, man, at any point you can leave. I know this is probably your first time hearing about me, but how I go about my work is we do not berate them. We befriend them almost, and they're opening up. You know, I'm not a vigilante, you know, and I'm not a police officer. My whole thing is I'm just a guy having a conversation with the guy, and until the police come.
Yeah, Jidion, I appreciate all of that, but we didn't know you or your group or the perpetrator, and so my request for all sergeants not respond.
You know, in this case, they did show up because he did have an arrest warrant. Do you feel like the sergeant was in the right?
They ain't have to go about it how they did though.
A complaint. I asked him
Facts.
if I can have a
I feel that's the least they could have did.
Number. He started kind of like berating, saying like, "Oh, this is a police work and everything."
There was some miscommunication. Sergeant Bell was trying to guide you into, which was using our online reporting system. Not that we won't take the cases, but we're just not going to respond to a hasty situation where things are unpredictable. One or two of the cases that we had with People versus Predator was very risky, where we were drawing firearms.
When I tell you this man was the most calmest, was the most like unalerted, like, so I tried to come over to the police station, and then I'm told that I have to ID myself, and then everybody else that comes after me, no one had to ID themselves. though.
That's not necessarily true, because I know that we ID people that come into the police department. Our clerk know that you're the main guy.
And then your officer pushed me out of the building. You know, me personally, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with you on that one, because your clerks had no idea who I was beforehand when I first came in there. Then I'm kicked out of a public building because, quote unquote, I don't have any more business to do there. I want to give you my information. You know, we have a hard drive right here, Captain, where we wanted to give you guys all the evidence. All I'm trying to do is report a crime, and all I'm asking for is a statement.
I think they were trying to meet halfway. The arrest warrant, it was a way to solve the problem, but also help the
Nah, they weren't trying to. Nah, they weren't trying to. That's cap.
To Sergeant Bell, you're not the first person that we escorted out or trespassed from our lobby. I'm not saying that how you were asked to leave was the best way. That conversation that you were having with Sergeant Bell was deteriorating.
If anything, I did you guys a service leaving what I did. You and I both know your sergeant would have arrested me if I had it left. And, you know, that just would have made the whole situation look bad. I wanted to give him my evidence, you know, in front of 30,000 people, to say the only reason why we arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant. And the way he treated me on a live, I literally have attorneys telling me to file a complaint.
I agree with you that it wasn't a good look for both of us. One of my goals in talking with you today was somehow get the information on your case. I have a case number for you because I want to create a conduit for you can give us your information so we can make a case. What that requires is for you to return to little old Albany, Oregon for a grand jury and then later trial.
Officer, I have no problem doing that. I've been subpoenaed to go back to Virginia next month. I've already testified in multiple court cases. I'll spend a dime for me.
Like, this should have been.
The thing I care about most is getting these dudes.
It shouldn't even have gotten to this point, bro.
Albany, I don't mind doing that at all. It's like, you know, even when we had police stations say, yeah, we're not taking this, every single one would at least we would at least leave with a case number.
There's things that we probably wish would have done differently. I do have a case number for you.
You know, and I want to
finally,
you know, like you implemented this rule because catching predators and stuff like that can get messy and it can get dangerous. The most dangerous part is when the police arrived, and I think that's the scariest part about this. You know, when everything should have been, you know, the safest at that moment, that's when tensions were highest. That's where threats were thrown out about being arrested and kicked out and pushed. And I'm not gonna lie, genuinely, I felt safer with the predator than I did with your police officer.
Which is crazy,
Captain. And, you know, I'm not saying that to be facetious at all. Like, that's just genuinely how I felt. If the evidence is good, you know, from the chat logs and everything like that, like, you know, will this man be charged with online solicitation of a minor?
Yes, it's simple. If you come back to Albany, Oregon with this type of stuff in the future, plan ahead. Give us an opportunity to work ahead of it.
Yes, sir. My decoy, she's working with your guys' DA. She actually is scheduled to come back out there soon because she's been subpoenaed. So if you can, let the DA know that, you know, they're already working with her, so her work is sound, and this shouldn't even go to trial. This is just going to be an easy plea deal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right.
I appreciate it. You guys have a safe flight.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, man, I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. Now I'm gonna give you guys a quick update about Charles. He is still currently arrested right now, but he is not charged with the crime that he committed for what you see in the video. He's only charged with his outstanding warrant arrest.
Crazy.
He's still in jail. I've been talking to the detectives and everything, but they have been working on this case for the last 2 weeks, and they're still investigating. I've not brought any charges onto him. I genuinely don't.
Like, with all the evidence they have, what is there left to investigate for 2 weeks?
Know what more,
like, what the
needs
frick,
to be seen or say, you know, they have the video, they have all the chat logs. Like, I just don't see what's taking so long. The captain did give me his word, though, that they were gonna charge him with the stuff that he did. If this ever does happen, we'll see. The Albany Police Department haven't issued an apology, you know, for me being pushed out of the police station.
No, they ain't gonna do that.
Anything, you know,
unless it was a freaking nationwide, statewide freaking uproar, or with enough backing. You know that ain't gonna happen.
Like, I feel like when I talked to the captain, it was just more
so treat you like a little
damage control, because the people of Albany are pissed. They're so pissed because they even put out a statement on their Facebook basically reprimanding what me and my group did. But then behind the scenes on our phone call, he's over here saying that they're gonna be charging him with the stuff that my group caught on this dude. I don't know. I really don't like it. I really don't mess with it. But at the end of the day, if the guy gets charged, the guy gets charged. That's all I care about. And on the news, like even the captain went on the news reprimanding me.
Well, John, both Kaiser and Albany police say they didn't know these stings were happening until they were called and would have liked more of a heads up. They say groups like these doing it on their own can complicate the investigation process.
Albany police on Friday arrested 34-year-old Charles.
I mean, wasn't nothing complicated about it though.
On an outstanding warrant. It was during a fake online meetup orchestrated by YouTube creator Jidion and his team posing as a minor. Police say the fake meetup was news to them.
They showed up unannounced and sprung this on us. That's one of the concerns that we have had in the past when we've assisted with other groups.
Police say these types of stings may have good intentions, but can also pose a risk to the public.
First thing is
oh, they actually got the clips
in this particular situation
on the channel. I mean, on the race.
On Thursday, Kaiser police, tipped off by Jidion, made 2 arrests. Jidion,
I kind of understand that, like, you know, kind of getting blindsided, but at the same time, like, if you know, like, nothing going on, like, you know, this ain't no, like, joking, putting hands on them, they just let them go away type situation. Like, you see how serious it is, and then at least hear him out and try to work with him.
Jidion says his team, acting as decoys, would communicate with the men and pretend to be a minor, then arrange for a place to meet.
I'm not, you know, the judge, jury, executioner, but I am the snitch, and, you know, I will tell the police what these guys are doing.
Jidion sees what he's doing as the right thing.
If we can get these guys locked up and get the information to the police, then we should definitely do that.
Police, on the other hand,
great time to put that shirt on.
See it differently.
The Albany Police Department and area agencies, we do our own stings, but they're controlled to minimize risk to the public and certainly not put anyone in jeopardy.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share.
Thank you, not nephew. Appreciate that. Almost got arrested for catching a monster. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I kind of understand what the police say, but at the same time, you see that you assess the situation, see the situation ain't that big of a deal or is not dangerous, and then cool, proceed through that way. And I got ways you go about things, but it all goes to like work with them. That's all you got to do is work with them. But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoy it. I'll catch y'all in the next one.